Kevin Durant was officially introduced as a Phoenix Sun yesterday, and he talked about the ups and downs he faced in Brooklyn. Very interesting insight. Take a listen.
It was a lot of ups and downs, but I love the grind. And everybody in Brooklyn loved the grind too. So I built a family over there. So I love those guys. I get emotional to talk about them because that was a special 4 years of my career. We were finally building the culture that we always wanted. I felt like every game we were building our chemistry. But I didn't know what was going on with Kyrie and his situation with the organization. So without him, we didn't have a clear identity. So that was tough for me to stomach.
Interesting, right? Shannon, what do you make of this from KD?
Man, when you hear KD and the matter of fact in which he talks, Skip, it feels like one guy's getting emotional about his time in Brooklyn. The other guy speaks about how like he was held hostage.
He did.
KD enjoyed playing the game of basketball. And I agree with him. It looks like that he and Kyrie had the chemistry, and they had good chemistry. But it seemed like they were building something, a culture, an environment that was conducive for them winning. They had won 18 or 20, including 12 in a row.
They had.
So KD's looking like, oh, but okay, now we got this. Oh, boy, we cooking right now.
And he was putting up MVP caliber
Absolutely.
numbers. Yep.
He's like, okay, I got a coach that hears,
Yep.
that listens, and the schedule, the practice, and how we do things around here. I love the team, the way we're building. Guys are getting better and better. And he's like, I didn't know what was going on with Kyrie's situation. I didn't know this was very unexpected. And he says, man, we're not going nowhere without Kyrie. And so now when Kyrie wants out and gets traded, so what am I supposed to do?
Yep.
Clearly, he loved this situation, and he spoke about it, Skip. I rehabbed the first year. They helped me get back to the KD that I am. Mm-hmm. So he feels like, and he said it. I didn't accomplish what I set out to do there.
Nope.
So I think he's coming here on a mission. He's coming here with a vengeance. He's like, I'm going to finish one job that I set out. I went to Golden State. Y'all know how that ended. Took my show on the road to Brooklyn. That didn't go nearly. Skip, nobody, by whatever metric you want to say, that was an epic fail.
It was.
Now he gets an opportunity to write a new book, to write a new chapter in this book. He's coming with a mission, Skip. So I just love that Kevin Durant loves the game of basketball, and he doesn't want all the other stuff that comes along with the front office stuff and the bickering and the complaint. No, hey, just let me hoop. What time is shoot around? What time practice?
I love
what time
the grind. He loves the grind. That's what he loves to do. So Shannon Sharp, one line caught my ear and stuck in my craw. He said, I didn't know what was going on with Kyrie and the organization. Time out. I thought you were besties. I thought you were soulmates. I thought you were as close to Kyrie as you ever have been to anybody who plays professional basketball.
Because he said the trade caught him off guard.
What?
Well, damn.
You got blindsided? You had no idea this was coming?
Yeah.
What happened? Well, I think what happened a year ago is they fell completely apart over the refusal to get vaccinated.
But Skip,
remember that?
But Skip, it seems like his top priority was to play with Kyrie. He was caught off guard, even though the COVID vaccine, Skip, and all the things that had gone on. It seems to me that he was still hell-bent on playing with Kyrie.
Okay, but he did endorse sending Kyrie home last year,
yes,
remember?
He did, absolutely.
He went along with it. And then I assume he had to then walk it back a little bit, because then he had to say, okay, let's let him come back. Right?
Yes.
So this year he thought they had it in the right place.
Yes.
The culture, they had rebuilt the culture, and as he said, the chemistry. And he said, I thought we were building a culture, and all of a sudden it got blown apart because Kyrie suddenly wanted out.
Right.
Well, that was selfish on Kyrie's part, because the organization had made it clear, we're not going to give you a big long-term deal.
No, we're not doing 5 years. We're not doing that 250. We're not doing that, no.
So he said, let me go.
Right.
Trade me now.
Right.
And that actually benefited the Brooklyn Nets, you could argue, because if he's going to walk after this year anyway.
And you're not going to get anything.
No.
At least we got something. We did get Dinwiddie. We got Finney Smith on a draft pick.
But what Kevin hated was Kevin thought they had a chance to do some damage this year. Right now.
Yes.
And look, he chose to follow the wrong guy. He followed him there. He wanted to go to the Knicks. Kyrie, his best friend, wanted to go to the Nets because Kyrie grew up a Nets fan in New Jersey. And Kevin said, okay. He's got his 2 rings, and Kyrie's got his 1.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, okay, I will follow you to Brooklyn. That sounds like fun. Let's go there. And it wasn't fun because Kyrie became a nightmare. He chose the wrong path,
Right.
following the wrong guy.
Right.
I told you from the start, Kyrie's the leader of that twosome. Kevin is more of a follower than a leader
Right.
because he just wants the grind. He wants to hoop.
Hoop.
Okay? So it blew apart. And to James Harden's credit, he saw it coming before anybody
Before
did. He
everybody
said,
did.
I'm out. I can't play with this guy because you can't trust him.
James Harden said something, and he did, I mean, he said it jokingly. He says, I guess I'm not a quitter now, huh? Because everybody, that's what everybody
That's what
labeled
they
it.
said. Yep.
And now he got out a year before he saw stuff being thrown overboard that nobody else saw.
He did.
He said, but let me go and get off this thing sink.
Yeah, especially if you can land in Philly with Joel Embiid
Yeah.
and Doc and the guy who loves you, Daryl Morey.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. But Skip, this notion and Kyrie, people talk, Skip, I don't care about Kyrie's beliefs, but I still believe there's a maintained level of professionalism
That
that
is
must
correct.
be maintained. Forget your beliefs, believe whatever.
That
but
is
let's
exactly right.
let's be professional.
Well, you have to prioritize what you're paid to do, which is play basketball.
That's it.
Well said, gentlemen. Wise advice. All right, moving on. Did Justin Fields just give the Bears a reason to move on from him? Let's get back to the NFL on the other side of this break.